Have you ever heard of horses? What about horsepower? Whoa! That's right, Jimothy! You're obsolete! Lucky for you, we got a car from every single decade since back when they first rolled off the line.
Oh my God!
But don't get excited just yet. You gotta calm it down. Calm it down. Just chill. This first car will literally kill you if you drive it incorrectly.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
This is a Ford Model T, the world's first mass-produced car.
Henry was dedicated to making these cars as cheap as possible. This car, when it was new, was right around $300.
But because of that, it's got some quirks.
Oh!
Forget anything you know about driving a car. Those three pedals don't do anything you expect them to do.
This pedal is the brake.
What?
This is reverse.
What?
This is how you go backwards.
My favorite feature about this car is there's about 1,000 ways it can kill you. If you do the starting procedure wrong, this will snap back and break your wrist. And if that doesn't kill you, the car doesn't have seatbelt. And if that doesn't kill you, the steering wheel will impale you through the chest, and there's just no way to stop that. And if that doesn't kill you, you can't even jump out because there's only one door. Henry Ford thought, why do you need 2 doors?
But even with all those warnings, it's time to drive this thing, baby. So let's see if we can get it started without breaking anything.
I'm really nervous about this part.
So I had Sean try it first.
That's actually terrifying.
That's it.
Oh!
And he immediately almost broke his wrist.
Give it your all. Yes. Go. Like breaking a board. Push all the way through. Go. Yes. 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 Dude, that's so rewarding.
No pressure, but if you stall it, you have to do that all over again.
All right.
Oh no way!
I love this.
Now that we finally got this thing running, it's time to see what this baby can do.
Second gear! Second gear!
That's it.
All right, and we're cruising.
Oh, potholes! Oh gosh!
Oh God!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my God, the door flew open.
Oh my God! I'm so sorry.
You're good.
Uh-oh.
It's Steven big time. Oh my God! Oh!
Oh, so what's happening here? We overfilled it a little.
Okay.
As in we, as in me. He's just being nice by saying we.
Given that this car is on the verge of exploding, we decided to have a drag race.
Go! Oh! Sean has him in the first half. Model T's catching up. No way! No way! No way! Second neck finish!
But before we could go see what waits in the 20s, Tommy had a little challenge for me.
I'm gonna do a Model T on Worst Nightmare. Ready?
No.
All right, my dude. Good luck getting home. See you on the next one.
No tips at all.
9 pedals. You're good.
Wow. Who's that buff guy there? Oh.
So let's hop on a plane all the way across the country to New York City and see what awaits us in the 1920s.
Where'd your bag go,
I didn't bring with anything. The flight attendants were like, what the frick is wrong with you, man?
All I can say about this next car is that it's insanely boring. Just kidding, it's got wings, it's got a snake horn, and it's practically $1 million boat on wheels.
The flying car!
This is more recognizably called Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And if you haven't heard of that movie, go watch it right now because you're missing out. Without the wings and all the crazy cool mods, this car would have ran you about $330 back in the day.
What?
And this is the guy who built it.
Good one.
You can call him Uncle Tony because he's pretty much everyone's cool uncle, and he spent the last 5 years meticulously building this car with his bare
Now
hands.
don't touch the car with your glazed donut hand.
With that being said, all that's left to do is to drive this thing.
Is Sean absolutely pooping his pants right now because of how epic this is?
I am absolutely pooping my pants right now because of how epic this is.
The neighbor was pointing out, he's like, hey, let me get a picture.
This titty car from the 20s might be the coolest on the list, which is why it's worth a cool $1 million. But I'll leave the coolest car for you to decide after you check out what we have in store later in the video. And it gets crazy. So let's move on to the 30s. This Dodge Brothers DK Coupe would have ran you about $875 back in the day. But in today's money, that same amount would have been a little over $20,000. And this is Scott.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Scott! He restores countless cars just like this one. But this one is particularly special.
If you walked up to this car in 1932, it looks basically the same. It's never been rebuilt or redone since then.
On top of that, it has the world's first Hemi in it. And the guy who previously built the car just so happens to be a World War II fighter pilot.
That's him standing next to an F-51 in Korea.
My granddad was in the Korean War.
He claims he drove at 80 miles an hour down the Autobahn.
Yeah.
I am not that brave. But once you know he's a fighter pilot, look at the dash and the instruments and all the switches and everything, then it all
Makes total sense.
We'll make a few more noises and such.
Yeah?
This is a 60-year-old hot rod, so it can kind of have mind of its own sometimes. Its nose doesn't always like to point in the same direction when you hit the brakes.
That thing whips.
That time it pulled that way.
That's crazy. I saw that.
That's normal for hot rods.
You always have to do a window crank test.
Nice.
However, war was on the horizon and America needed to improvise. I'm talking $738 type improvisation, which is exactly how much it cost to build a Willys Jeep back in 1942 when America entered the Second World War. And this is Reagan. He is the dude when it comes to Jeeps, and he's brought a ton of them back from the brink of total destruction.
I got this one at the crusher. It was in line. It was the next thing to get crushed. Looked at it. I was like, don't crush it. I'll be right back with my trailer.
And now it's time to check out Zeb.
It raced up Pikes Peak.
Really?
They lowered the tire pressure and they did better time. Lowered the tires again on the next run.
They kept doing it?
Yeah.
That sounds a little dangerous.
Last time they lowered it, it went off.
No! Did they survive?
Yeah.
They survived.
The roll bar was incredible.
This is what happens when you fly off Pikes Peak.
Oh, that's way worse than last year.
That's what happened to that Jeep. And it's sitting here right now completely restored. So props to you for that.
Yeah,
that's
well.
pretty sweet. Oh, right on. This thing is smooth. I like that you have like kind of a track back here.
Yeah, give me a place to try them out.
Not only does Reagan have a huge track in his backyard, but his Jeep has pretty much all of the amenities, including
the USB.
I put that in for my wife. You notice it's pink. I gotta take care of her. I'm not gonna find another one like that.
Let's climb the hill. Woo! Oh yeah, easy work. Well, Reagan, I think we're good to go.
Thanks for doing this. That's been fun.
Thank you. I guess we'll drive back. We can leave these guys.
It's up to you.
America ended up winning the war in thanks part to the ingenuity shown in making these crazy Jeeps. Remembering our World War II veterans and any other veteran is just so important. We're so thankful for how they fought for our freedom. But going into the 50s, the gents in the US had to itch their masculine urge for adrenaline somehow, which is why our next car is the car that made NASCAR famous. And it's also Doc Hudson from Cars.
He did what in his cup?
He did what in his cup?
Sorry.
Oh, and we're back with Scott.
They started out as stock cars that Hudson sold to the drivers with the agreement to return them at the end of the season if they survived.
Should we start it up?
Yeah,
let's do it.
Come on. Yeah, it is a race engine, so.
That sounds sweet.
So who wants to ride?
Hi guys, are we all hopping in? I never thought I'd be getting a Doc Hudson. This is sick.
It drives like a battleship.
It's like a boat. Come on.
It's crazy that we've gone from this to the Cybertruck.
Thanks to the Hudson Hornet, we now have awesome movies like Cars and crazy sports like NASCAR to watch on the weekends. But the next car might be the most iconic one yet, and I admit I might be a little biased. The 1966 Ford Mustang. One of my favorite cars ever. Back then, you could get your hands on one of these for about $2,500. But this one in particular is owned by none other than my brother, who's gotten more comfortable with me filming him as of recently.
Get that camera out of my face, you moron!
You're so cool! And these guys sorted from the ground up for over 10 years, which I barely helped.
Now that's all cool, but let's talk facts.
How many people can fit in the truck?
Let's find out. Hop in.
Here's one.
Here, let me try.
Are you getting in?
Yeah.
No! No, not like when we were kids.
No, just like when
No!
Ow, 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 my knee. Oh, don't do it.
Uh-oh. All right, see you guys later.
Ow, did you fart?
Uh-oh, I think this broke.
The key, do you know how a key works? All right, bye, Matt. No!
Let's go for a ride.
Yeah, let's go for a ride.
No, come back!
You want to start it up?
Me? Sure. Bye, Mom.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Oh, shoot. Oh! Oh, he's going for it. Oh, shoot!
Hey, hit that pothole?
No. Just kidding.
John, I think you're having a little too much fun driving this thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know, Sean. I might be better driving this than you are.
I drove it last week.
I don't know.
I'm better.
It is your car. I don't know, guys.
You're triggering me right now. One other thing is I can literally taste the exhaust fumes. Good job. You know what you can also do as a backseat passenger?
What?
What are we doing for the 70s, my brother?
Are you coming with me?
No, I can't.
No!
I'm so sorry.
I've donned my grooviest shirt because the next car we're about to check out is groovy, baby.
Awesome. I'll start recording now.
This is a VW bus, and I'm not gonna lie, I've always wanted one of these.
I've always wanted a VW bus.
You have? Kendall's always wanted a VW bus. He's like my best friend. I never knew that about him until just now.
It would run you around $3,000 for something like this back in the day, which is still crazy cheap.
Whoa. That's what it used to look like. Have you been growing the beard the whole time too then?
And then I can show you this.
I'll have a pop-up top. Okay, that's sick. I did not know the whole thing did that. There's so much space in here. Oh, there's seatbelts. So you can just like ride back here and just do your thing. Look at this. This is the exact iPod that I had growing up. I think I'm gonna steal it. I'm just kidding. How much horsepower does this thing got? 50?
After rummaging through Jim's personal items, I found out he had a couple other cars.
That is a sweet photo. Look at that. My dad specifically has bad luck with red cars. When he was 16, he was drifting his GTO, losing control, goes off the side, hits a tree, and it flips. The craziest thing is that he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. When it flipped, he went over to the passenger side. If he was wearing a seatbelt, he probably would have died because the driver's side got completely crushed in. Also crashed a red plane. There's the MU2, totally destroyed. Thanks, Dad, for surviving. Don't drive any red stuff, please. I love you too much.
All we gotta do before we head to the 80s is take this thing for a spin.
Buckle up, all 50 horsepower. Oh, this is so fun. Has more pickup than I expected too.
I'll pull right in here for now.
Okay, getting a little close to the curb on the side here, it looks like. But
yeah, we're okay.
I'm literally the backest seat driver you could possibly be right now. And I'm giving Jim driving tips in his car that he's owned for 10 plus years. All right.
Whoa, is that you? No way, that's you? Before I grew the beard.
See, we're all kids one day.
Speaking of childhood, I might have the opportunity to travel back in time with this next car, and it is by far the most iconic car of the 80s.
So we're literally entering a compound right now, it seems, because this is the 80s car, and you gotta keep it under wraps. Whoa! Bro, that is so sweet.
If you've been living under a rock, this is a DeLorean.
How insane is that?
But not just any DeLorean, it's the DeLorean time machine from Back to the Future. And this is VideoBob.
I build these time machines.
It smells like a fighter jet in here.
Oh, that was me. I went to Taco Bell earlier.
Oh.
Just like in the movie.
Wait, did you set the destination too?
Oh yeah, we can make it anything you want.
Say you want to see the signing of the Declaration of Independence or witness the birth of Christ? What?
No way. We should set it for my birthday. What?
That's the day you were born?
Yep.
I have t-shirts older than you.
Now, the DeLorean is only one of 2 cars produced using stainless steel panels. I'm sure you can guess what the other one is.
Oh my.
You could have picked one up new in the 80s for 25 grand, which is quite a pretty penny in today's money.
When they made the movie Ready Player One, Steven Spielberg borrowed my car to 3D scan it to make the model that they used in the movie. So the car that you see in the movie Ready Player One is my DeLorean.
So unbelievable. All I need is the hazmat suit at this point. Well, I guess we're hopping in. See you in a second, guys. Whoa, you're right. You do really wear this like a hat.
It is tight.
Why do you think Doc put a full-on compass in there?
Because he didn't go get an iPhone with a GPS yet.
That's true. Think we'll be able to hit 88?
I got a ticket going 106 once.
In this? Let's go.
It's crazy to see how far we've come from the Model T. The developments in technology is insane.
Wow.
Oh, hey, Bo.
What's up, man?
How was the drive? Well, I've actually been gone for 16 years.
Oh.
But the jump from this DeLorean to our next car is just bonkers. Let's just say things are about to get fast.
But hey, I do want to say, if you'd like to check out VideoBob's channel, links in the description. Thank you so much.
So I started my journey back, saw some aliens, seriously, what are these? And got ready to go see our car for the 90s.
Is that a Supra?
Oh my God!
I know you want to say it. You can say it. Is that a Supra?
Our car from the 90s is a Toyota Supra, one of the most iconic cars of all time, thanks to the Fast and Furious franchise, which they've made 10 movies, it's time to stop. But this car would run you around $23K in 90s money, which is actually a surprising amount less than it would cost you in today's money, because we're all suffering from the inflation.
What's the retail on one of those? More than you can afford, pal.
And this is Josh. He bought this car and imported it all the way from Canada.
And then the day was born.
And has since made it into his dream car.
Thanks, man.
Capable of over 1,400 horsepower. Crazy.
You gotta be kidding me! It's your mom's car. Don't you dare say that to me ever again. That is my mom's car, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. Don't make me get out of this car.
Your chicken nuggets.
Don't you dare!
You're gonna eat them all.
Don't you dare touch those! No! No!
Josh might be the most coordinated owner yet.
Oh, my sunglasses match, phone case.
Oh, dude.
Everything.
And that's because his whole entire shop is a paint shop.
This is where all the magic happens. Oh, this is beautiful, man. I started in a barn, cheap Harbor Freight paint guns. And
Now we're here.
Yeah.
My first car was in Integra. And then I had to sell it and pay for that loan for MrBeast, which I lost a bunch of money on rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah! Wait for the 150 G's to Team C's.
Hi, buddy.
Who's this, by the way?
This is Freckle.
Oh, Freckle.
And after checking out the shop, Josh had one last piece of life advice.
Having fun and it's keeping them out of trouble. Stay busy, get more hobbies. You never will have enough knowledge in your brain. Get more. That's what my dad said. I love that.
So sick.
This 1,400 horsepower Supra is by far the fastest car we've driven yet. But the 2000s car is gonna throw everyone for a curveball.
The car's Rick's. I'm sorry, dude.
This is probably the most hated car in the world in the 2000s. Are you seriously gonna tell me that you haven't gotten cut off by one of these?
Tell us a couple facts about the car. It sucks in every way.
Not only should the average driver watch out for these cars on the road, but so should every living species.
This car is the we don't give a crap about a car. A deer hit right here, I was stopped, and the deer went wham. They love it, and they will just want to hug it. It's all keyless, my friend.
We're gonna floor it?
I think we're gonna floor it full speed.
Dang!
Check this out. Power mode.
What does that mean?
Whatever you do, do not push it.
Sean, are you sure?
Don't do it. I'm warning you, Sean.
Sean, I actually think you should listen.
I don't think you should do this. Don't press.
I thought Sean would be a bit more mad that I brought him along for one of the worst cars, but he actually enjoyed it tons.
Thank you. We have to move on to the next car. It's pretty much the opposite of this car.
I'm excited. Let's go.
Either way, I'm taking him to this next car in Utah to make it up for him, which is one of my absolute dream cars, and my friend Patrick just happens to own it.
What is that?
This will hit 170 like really quick. I could push it to 200, just never have because I don't want to die.
This is a McLaren 720S, one of my absolute dream cars.
Taco Bell?
Yeah, dude.
Is that a Senna?
No, but it just so happens to be wrapped in the coldest and hardest wrap to ever exist. So dope that Taco Bell themselves actually reposted a photo of this car.
I know you're more of a classic guy, but you look pretty dang good in this thing.
Hey man, live Moss.
But even Taco Bell doesn't know that this car used to be owned by Post Malone.
Wait, what?
So I was talking to his dad and like, you gonna just sell it to him?
Wait, you were talking to Post Malone's dad?
Yeah.
I was not expecting this one bit at all. It's white as sight.
Now this might be our most expensive car yet, running you a whopping $285,000 just for the base model.
What?
And the craziest thing about that is Patrick was still down to let us drive it.
Oh, how far?
Why don't you punch it?
Punch it?
It's gonna tear your face off.
Yeah?
Jeez, my guy.
But our flight leaves in less than an hour, and we gotta go fast.
Hey, can't get a cheesy gordita crunch?
This car might have gotten the most reactions out of every car so far.
Yeah.
But we do have a flight to catch.
Oh, there we go.
Are you sitting on his lap?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Ignore that. At least the next and final car has more than 2 seats. Congratulations, boys. You're now men because you have made it to the future.
Great Scott!
Looking all the way back at the 1910s, it's insane to see how far we've come. From a car that was practically designed to break your arm if you didn't start it right, to now what we have in 2020. A bulletproof refrigerator on wheels.
This is a 12-gauge M4 shotgun.
Invented by a man that wants to put a computer in your brain.
Well, how would you feel about letting Elon Musk loose inside your mind?
And your house on Mars.
It is a fixer-upper of a planet.
This is the Tesla Cybertruck.
Everybody's been waiting for this. The finger. That's kind of bad.
I had the privilege of traveling to Greenville, South Carolina, where my friend Derek owns the first ever Cybertruck in the entire state.
You might not be able to get out here.
Yeah, you really did yourself in now.
I really did. Yeah, we're currently being followed. You know, it's like an eerie feeling when like turn after turn someone's following you.
Yeah, look how weird that looks. It's a Tesla Cybertruck. Isn't that the craziest thing you've ever seen in your life? This thing looks insane, Derek. How's this work? Oh shoot, oh my god.
You can pick up one of these bad boys new for just under $100,000. Hey Siri, what percentage of 208 billion is 100,000?
It's approximately 4.8076 times 10 to the negative 5th power percent.
But before we could take it into the public, Derek had to make a quick stop by the store.
I didn't tell you this, and I'm not going to give you a choice. Anytime someone takes a picture, you're going to have to eat a marshmallow.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you're not allergic, are you?
No, but marshmallows like are the only thing that give me like adverse effects.
So Derek let me drive it on the way to Main Street. I called my brother to rub it in his face.
You want to see how fast it goes?
Yeah, sure.
Whoa! That was 60.
And once we parked, a crowd started forming.
This man is unbelievably stoked about the Cybertruck. He has taken 1,000 pictures.
I'm not sure at what point I close the doors and lock it.
No clutch, no manual.
But genuinely, I think the coolest thing about this video is not the cars, it's not even the reactions, but it's just sharing the moment with amazing people. Every single owner that we met during this video was so cool to us.
Sounds kind of flatulent, doesn't it? Yeah, no, it's farting.
And agreed that the cars are cool, but what really matters are the memories that you get to make with them.
Dad, you made some good looking sons.
Yeah, you did.
How did that happen?
Yeah, even those ones. The fact that you get to do it with a cool car is just icing on the cake. And speaking of sweets, I did not forget about my marshmallow debt.
126 at this point.
But Derek had other plans.
For every person who takes a picture of the Cybertruck, we're gonna donate $10 to Front Porch Housing.
What? Yeah, dude. Are you serious?
People. Thank you for suffering for us, Matt.
After you go and watch another video, make sure to check out stuff like Uncle Tony's Beatles cover band and the guys at TFL who were so kind to let us use the Model T for this video. Other than that, have a great day.
Oh my gosh!